Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so for today's episode of Classic Paddy, we have a little trip I took out to Ormiston Gorge in Glen Helen, which is about 130-140 kilometres west of Alice Springs. At that time, which I think was about July or August 2017, it was the longest I'd ever ridden by a considerable distance, even though it was only 100 and something kilometres. Also, I went out on my old Kawasaki, which is not exactly the sort of bike you would associate with Outback touring. It was some day though. We pick up the action at Ormiston Gorge.
Right, well, I've done 138 kilometres, which is my longest ride to date. Go me. Sorry, that was just a tree scraping off my helmet. And look at this. Beautiful old Ford Fairmont. It's in bloody good shape too. Who says you need a brand new four-wheel drive to do the Outback, eh? Anyway, this is Ormiston Gorge. The kiosk opens in about 10 minutes, which is great because I would give my left nut for a cup of coffee right now. We'll go in and have a look at the place after I am suitably caffeinated. Look at all those caravans. Grey nomads everywhere. Put a new footpath in here since I was last here. Thank God. I wasn't looking forward to having to clamber over rocks in my motorcycle boots. So this is her. This is Ormiston Gorge. It goes all the way in the back there. You can see where the cliff continues on. This is as far in as I'll go today though, because I don't really have appropriate footwear for walking past there. It's very rocky. An amazing place though, and a godsend in summer. You can just go swimming in there. Right, we'll go on another bit. In typical desert fashion, it was about 4 degrees when I left at 8:30 this morning. It's now about 10:30 and it's about 22 or 3 degrees and I'm absolutely sweating. I hope I remember how to get out of here. It's a bit of a maze. How are we here? We're good. Always get bloody lost here, and I think it's left here. Yes, it is. Right. Glen Helen for some lunch. This road is fun. Shame it has such a low speed limit. 30 kilometers an hour. Although there is a really nasty bend here, so I will take it easy. There's also heaps of wallabies around here as well. I wouldn't really want to plough one of those cute little bastards over. Not a drop of water in the river. In summer that will be in flood. And you probably won't be able to get down here actually. If you get enough rain, the water just goes right over the road and closes it all off. This is an amazing road. It's one of those roads that even at 80 kilometers an hour and at 250 you're having fun. It's pretty awesome. Seriously excellent road this. Great fun. My visor is now the Mobile Museum of Squished Bugs. Do you know what the last thing that goes through a fly's mind as it hits your visor is? its arse. How are we here? We are good. I have to give credit to the little Kawasaki. She got me out here in one piece. Sat at 100 kilometers an hour the whole way. Absolutely no trouble to it whatsoever. It's a good little bike, this. The only issue I have with it is that even though it is quite a large bike for a 250, I think my 6'3" frame is just slightly too long to be comfortable on it on long rides. I'll probably get a bigger bike at some stage, although I'll hang on to this for a while, at least until I have my full license. And there is Mount Zyle. That's the tallest mountain in the Northern Territory at about 1,500 meters. It's actually the tallest mountain west of the Great Dividing Range in the entire continent of Australia. There's Glen Helen Gorge down there, and this is Glen Helen Resort, as they somewhat ambitiously call it. I think this will involve some off-road cruising. Actually, yes, it will. Alright. Just a giant red cliff. Pretty amazing. Must be a couple of 100 meters tall. Oh yeah, I forgot they do helicopter rides here. I've no cash on me, otherwise I'd consider doing one. Alright, let's find somewhere to park. Oh crap. Oh Jesus. Don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off. Jesus, the fact that there's big fucking rocks all over the place isn't really helping. There we go. Made it. Okay, lunchtime. I'd really want to take it easy on the coffee. I'll be driving home at 200 kilometers an hour at this stage. Still, not a bad view. And if you look, there's even water in the river. Amazing. Look at that for a view. It's pretty incredible. I pulled in to check to make sure that the audio had come out properly on all of the footage I had recorded between Glen Helen and here, and of course it hadn't, so I have to do it all again. Man, this GoPro is a temperamental motherfucker. I think getting to look at a view like this kind of makes up for it. The GoPro probably isn't even going to do it justice, unfortunately. Pretty awesome place. More grey nomads. Okay, we'll keep going. Oh crap, they all look like they're about to leave. Oh god damn it. Hopefully they're going towards Glen Helen, because I really don't want to be stuck behind them. Oh, really need to stop taking this thing off-road. She's not exactly built for it, is she? Ah, the back end of a camper van. A familiar sight in Outback, Australia, especially at this time of year. Alright matey, nice and quickly, good man, good man. I have about 2 weeks worth of beard growth at the moment, and it currently feels like my helmet is made out of cactus. This is what I get for being lazy and not shaving. The next bit of road I'm on is actually really pretty and has some nice bends in it. So here's the bit where I speed up the footage of me riding through it, which makes me look like I'm class at riding a motorcycle. See? Told ya, I look really cool now, don't I? Right, into Stanley's. I didn't bother getting lunch at Glen Helen because they only had manky looking pies. The place is absolutely packed. Like lots of people here. So I'm just going to go back to Alice Springs and have lunch there because fuck this waiting shit. I'm a very patient man, as you can tell. Yeah, literally hundreds of people here. Screw that. Back to Alice I go. Look at this place though. Just amazing. A big wall of rock just rising up there. Awesome spot. I think it's kind of silly that a lot of people seem to think that you need some like 1800cc cruiser or a BMW 1200 GS or an Africa Twin to do any sort of touring. I've been on a 250cc 13-year-old Kawasaki Eliminator all day. It's cruised at 110 kilometers an hour and it has not been any trouble to it whatsoever. I've also used absolutely feck all fuel in the process, about 4 litres to 100 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles per gallon off the top of my head, so I'm just going to work that out when I get home, and I will write it here. As long as you accept its limitations and understand that things like overtaking is going to require a fair bit of forward planning, you'll have no problems whatsoever. This thing will go around Australia. Not bad for a bike with 50,000 kilometers on it that I paid $2,000 for. I am caravan, caravan. Hang on, Black Sabbath actually have a song called Planet Caravan. I probably should have sung that, except I can't really remember how that goes off the top of my head, so I am caravan will have to do. What you doing, dickhead? I'm assuming that's one of those ones with an extendable roof. Either that or it's a couple of very short people who own it.
So there you have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you again soon. Good luck.